Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Everything looks gray on the. I need a new laptop because this one looks real funny when I do my lives. And maybe it'll look different later on. I don't know. I am welcome to the live, and I'm going to share it. I am on here live right now. Hello, everyone. I'm an hour late. Don't beat me. Don't come for me. Um, why am I not logged in? It says I'm not locked in. They might not get it then because I'm not even. Okay, maybe remember me. Hopefully, we shall overcome. I guess we'll see. So I'm doing my live late. I'm sorry, everyone. It's been a busy week. It's been a trying week. And now it's asking me for my password. So guess what? They might not get it live. And I'm going to be okay with that. So I'll just send it to them after I record. Let me turn the light on so some people can see. Hold on. At least it'll see better. So I am about to, that looks a little bit better. It's a lot of bit better. I'm going to sage. And then we're going to get started with energy readings. And as usual, I always explain this because some people don't understand it. And it's okay. And some people don't prefer it. It's okay. It's completely okay. You learn to respect people where they are. So we're saging. God knows we're saging. Hey, everybody that's joining the page, saging everything. I'm an hour late. Please forgive me. My sage is falling apart. The wrapping is gone. So I'm saging everything to cleanse the atmosphere and the air. If you guys remember that we had just had a full moon and it was in Aries. Do I need to say any more? You guys know Aries is that fiery sign. And yeah, it's been one of those moments. So I swear I've snatched a couple people. I have snatched and I had to catch myself. You know, sometimes some people, Aries are how they got that quickness about the. And a couple times, a couple people caught me almost at the wrong moment. And so I was like, hold up, wait a minute. And so, you know how you see those movies where you see someone will say something to them and their reaction was like, pow, or, whatever. And then all of a sudden they snap back into reality like, oh, well, then they say something different. Yeah, that's me. I was that this week. So I literally, I had a moment. So with that being said, I'm going to go in and explain how my readings work. Energy readings. Tarot cards are, some people use things for evil. Some people use things for good. Some people use things for money. It just depends on where your heart is and where your energy is. When I do my readings, I don't go into anyone's inbox or anything. I don't go into your asking you if you want a reading. I just don't believe that should be done. I feel like the old saying, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. It took me a minute to be able to do these because of the beliefs that I was told. This sage is burning. If you guys saw this, look at this. This thing is trying to clean out some serious atmosphere. I'm like, so anyway, everything was created by the one, the creator, source, God, however you do it. It depends on the person, the human being, behind the spirit, whether you're letting your ego run it or whether you're truly letting the divine speak through you. So you have to be careful about who you allow speak into your life. You know, those of you who go to church, you allow a prophet to speak into your life, and you say that they're divinely encouraged by God. How come someone else can't be divinely encouraged through using this? God isn't everything if you allow God. Ego can take over. Don't get it twisted. It can happen, but everything isn't evil. So I use these for good. Took a long time for me to finally step into it, but I'm that curious one. I'm that one that's like, why? Well, why not? You know, I'm gonna dive deep into it. So I encourage you, if you have questions, ask someone, find out the truth about something that you don't understand. I've always been that child. You can't just tell me no and I not ask why. So for me, when I do my cards, I tell the people, tell my clients, tell someone to ask the question. Not ask me the question. I don't want to know what your question is. That way you know it's not something that I'm trying to play with when it comes to your answers. I want the divine to answer the questions. I'm just a medium who shuffles the cards and pulls the card for you. So what I'll do is tell you to take a couple deep breaths. And once you take while you're taking your deep breath, at least 3, I want you to think about the questions that you have for yourself, for your life, for whatever it is you have questions about, if you have questions. And then I'll tell you not to tell me what your questions are. I don't want to know what your questions are. That's between, again, you and the divine. That's how you know for a fact that I'm not trying to be like Miss Cleo. I'll tell you what the card is saying. If it matches, if it matches. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Chew the meat, spit out the bones. That's what I do. I do not believe in telling people false information. I do not believe in going into your inbox saying, do you want a reading? Because I get that a lot. I do not like that. And, you have someone, I'm gonna have to decline her right now. Everything is see, I'm telling you, the Aries moon is still playing tricks. They're gonna have to wait until I get done with this reading, flat out. So I'm just a medium that answers the question. That's all I am. I don't play games with anyone's questions. So once you have the questions in your mind, then I pull 3 cards from whichever deck you want me to pull from. Right now, these are the shaman cards. We also have the energy cards. We have the moon cards. We also have the archangels. We have, it just depends on where spirit leads you. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Happy Saturday. Not Sunday, Saturday. I see some familiar faces on here. Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Thank you. We also have Awaken Tarot, and we also have, I keep forgetting the names of these, but it's another oracle card. Oh, no, these are the mythical goddesses. So I'll tell you which card you want me to do it from. But first, before I give anyone a one-on-one, basically when you're on here on Saturdays, I do a general reading first. And then that I don't know about. Is it Gretchen? I don't know about that. Who are in their, I heard women who are in their cycle right now are powerful. I would have to get back to you on that one. I don't really go off on I heards. So the one thing I want to share with you is, if you hear something like that and you're curious about it, research it. Because that means your spirit is saying you want to know more about it and it's calling to you. So if you have affinity to it, you have a pull to it, I would go and do some research about it. That way you won't go off of I heard. Okay? That's the best advice I can give you, because that's something that when I was attending church, that's something that my pastor used to always do. If I had a question about something, he always told me, go look it up. That way you can't say, well, the pastor told me or such and such told me. You have the information for yourself. And you get to decipher whether it's good or bad. So hopefully that helps. Okay, so I'm going to do a general reading really quick. And then if there's anyone that wants a free 3-card, just a 3, after the general reading, let me know. And I'll give you your reading, okay? So the general reading, I'm going to start with the Shaman deck. So general card reading, if it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Chew the meat, spit out the bones. Sometimes it does, but again, we are on this in this space of Aries. We're coming off that full moon, and it had a lot of energy this week. I'm pretty sure a lot of you had felt that because, like I said, I almost snatched a couple souls today or this week, and it was like, oh, you know. And I'm like, one day I had to come home and have a glass of wine and clear my set, get it together. So now I'm saging. So I said, before I deal with these cards, I'm gonna sage the area so my mind can be clear and these cards can be clear when I pull. So we're going to start off right now with the Shaman deck. And the first card on the deck, you know what? Hold on. I'm going to do it this way. It'll be so much easier. Okay, well, that tells it right there. Let's see what the Shaman say. First card is Eyes of the Eagle, rising above the fray. This one comes in right. This one comes in backwards. For some reason on my TikTok, it comes in backwards. But you see that card? Eyes of the Eagle. There's something you need to be focused on. Solely focused on right now. Rise above the fray. When you're an eagle, you're soaring. You're soaring high, so you see above everything. There are some things you may need to pull away from so you can see clearly. There are some things you need to rise above so you can see clearly. But it's time to be that eye of the eagle and focus. You need to focus on what it is that is important right now. Second card is Herald of Change, Horseman. What I'm getting out of this one is change is coming. Change is ahead of you. Change is happening. It's time to receive the change. So basically, these two cards together say a lot. Pay attention to what's going on because change is coming. Come out of the noise because change is coming. Pull away from all the noise or whatever it is that's not serving you right now because you are on the path of change. Okay? Let's see what else the shamans have to say. And then I think we're going to jump over to energy. Hopefully somebody's getting something out of it and it makes sense with you. Again, chew the meat, spit out the bone. And these cards are not shuffling me. I need them to cut. Shuffle. See, I got little hands and they're the size of the deck. So trying to handle these cards is something. All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining the page. I appreciate you. General reading right now. And then anyone who wants a free 3-card reading, let me know. Okay? After the general reading. Okay, well, that's the next card. Next card is Netcaster. Preparations come to fruition, which lines up with the next 3 cards. So basically, you have a lot of blessings coming your way. Look at this card. Netcaster. You remember in the Bible, Peter, I think it was Peter. Peter threw out the net. And when he threw out the net, the blessings came. That eagle eye, that change is coming. So cast your net. Pay attention to what's going on around you. Pay attention to your surroundings. Who's for you, who's not for you. Who's supposed to be with you now, who's not supposed to be with you. And get ready because change is coming. And this is what's happening. You got a blessing coming. All right, we're going to go over to, I think I said the energy deck. Energy deck. Let's see what's happening with the energy deck. These cards give me the flux, and I shouldn't say that. So I'm going to quit saying that. These cards are so wonderful. And then the card just came out is, uh-oh. So along with that, there's a card. Walking away. This lines up with these cards. Again, what did I just say? Getting rid of some things that you need to get rid of. Okay? It's time for change. It's time to walk away from things that are no longer serving you. So you need to be paying attention to that. Okay? That makes a lot of sense. So that means you need to be paying attention to the spirit. Whatever the spirit is telling you. Pay attention. Sometimes we have a habit of looking away. Oh, well, that doesn't mean anything. Okay, well, that doesn't mean anything. Spirit, your intuition, your spirit, the spirit within is also the creator spirit within you, warning you. You have spirit guides. You have angels. You have your ancestors. All these things guide us. The spirit within, the Christ within, God within, telling us all the time, we are never lost. I just want you guys to know that. So walking away, it's time to walk away on some things. You guys ready to walk away? Know it is time, because the blessing, you're the only blocker in your blessing. Card, first chakra. Root chakra. Hold on just a second, you guys. Root chakra. Walk is the root chakra. Root chakra. Hold on just a second. Sorry about that. So, okay, root chakra. What does this mean? The root chakra covers areas down below. It's by our reproductive system. This is the area where we have our emotions at, where we have our fears, where we have any type of anxieties or anything. This is what we need to work on. And that lines up with everything else, because there's some things that we need to let go of, but we're afraid of letting them go because of what will happen or what people may think. But this is the time for you to step into your calling. This is the time for you to step into your purpose. So now you have got to pay attention to what is happening, again, your surroundings, and pay attention to what's going on with you. It's time. It's time to heal that root chakra. And some of the ways you can heal your root chakra is eating foods with the color red. Okay? This is the area where we have fight or flight going on. This is the area where we have our emotions all impacted. And I'm pretty sure that our root chakra was shaken up this week because of the moon we had in Aries. So I want you guys to understand this. This is key. If you're operating in your root chakra, this tells you some things are going on. If you're dealing with anxieties and stress and everything, it's time to work on healing the root chakra, facing those things that you're afraid of that is giving you anxiety, not walking away from them, not burying them, but facing those fears. It's time to face your fears. It's not time to run from it. There are so many of us that are saying there are some things we want, but we're second guessing ourselves. We're second guessing everything because we're so busy focused on whatever's going on in front of us, and we're not going within. We need to go within to get those blessings. Okay. Next card. Let's see what energy is saying to us today. If energy wants to say anything. These are the cards that are sticky. I got to figure out how to unstick the cards. Okay. Pay attention. It's the envy card. That goes along with everything else I just said about paying attention to what no longer serves you. There is someone in your circle that possibly could be envying you. Usually when envy is around, jealousy is not too far from it, okay? They might not tell you they're envious of you, but be careful. So there's some envy, or it may be something that you're envying. Maybe something that you're envying. Seriously, think about that. What's causing you to envy something? Because what is for you is for you. No one can take anything away from you that belongs to you. If it's for you, it's for you. And if you're supposed to have it, you'll have it. If not, be okay with it and know that source is going to give you what it is you want 10 times better than what you could ever have or ever want. Okay. So no, the blessings are already there for you. They're already lined up. It's already been told. It's already been showed. Okay. Let's see one more what the energy card is saying. Happy family. Happy family. Happy family. This could fall in line with that envy card because you're seeing this with someone else and you want that for yourself. Or you already have this already and you're not paying attention to it. And that's what you need to focus on, your happy family. And that may be what that card is saying. So it could be, if it could fall two different ways. Okay, the last pull I'm going to do is going to come from the moon, which would be right because of the moon, what we've been dealing with the moon. So the last card I'm going to pull is the moon card. And then I'm going to see if there's anyone online that wants to get a one-on-one 3 free card reading. If you're online and you do want a free reading, 3 card pull, let me know. I'll give you the signal when I'm ready to take your name. For the 3 card pull, we're going to do the last ones for the moon. And we're seeing what the moon is going to tell us today. Okay, how's everyone's Saturday going? Mine is wonderful. This 3 card reading is on point, which is actually makes sense because we've had this Aries moon, and it's revealed a lot. Because trust me, I did. When you think that you've gotten past a certain point, you're like, oh well, maybe I need to work on that a little bit more. Like I said, I snatched a couple souls today. I didn't snatch people. I snatched souls. I saw it. Saw it in the spirit. I'm like, ooh, shake it off. Shake it off. Okay, let's see what the moon has to say today. Let's try that again. Cards don't want to shuffle today. Wonder why. This one jumped out. Okay. Be bold and make the first move. Be bold. It comes out backwards on TikTok. So be bold and make the first move. Be bold and make the first move. Whatever it is you're supposed to be doing, only you know. So be bold and make the first move. What else does the card say? There's something in these cards that are saying a lot. This one just came out. Okay, next card. Adjustments are required. Again, there's that eagle again. I'm seeing that eagle. This is reminding me of that eagle. Adjustments are required. You need to pay attention to your surroundings, who's in your circle, who's not in your circle, who you need to step away from, who you not. Now, that doesn't mean that's a bad thing. That just means your journey has changed. Their journey has changed, and you no longer need to be in that space anymore. It's not a bad thing. That just means everyone serves a purpose in a season. And that means that could possibly mean that your season with that person or in that place is over. So adjustments are required. Okay. Last card. Excuse me. I'm not feeling the moon card right now. I am feeling the mythical goddesses. We're going to see what they have to say. And this is a big stack, so my hand is like, no. Come on. Regeneration. Changes again are on the way. Mother, regeneration. There are some things that need to take place within you that you need to change about yourself. It's almost like a cleansing, a healing, regeneration. It's, say for instance, so who doesn't understand regeneration? Regeneration is like, if I can give it to you in layman terms, you're changing who you are. You're becoming a new person, a new being. Things are changing within you and you're becoming better. You know, you're not the person that you're changing from the person that you are to something better in your life. So you're regenerating. Okay, where'd the card go? Regeneration. All this is lining up about change. Keeping your eye. No co-hosting today. Sorry. No co-hosting. So you have to, there's a lot going on, but it's not for bad. Basically, you just need to keep your eyes open. Pay attention to spirit, what spirit is saying. Last card, intention. Intention. So even with that eagle card, again, with this card, rise above the fray. Intentionally. You have some moves to make. You have some decisions to make. So be intentional about it. Don't stutter, don't stumble, don't second guess it. Make the move, because you're gonna, and source is gonna show you what the move is that you need to make within your life. Source is gonna show you. So be sure to give me some hearts if you understood this. Give me some likes. Be sure to share this page on this. And if there's anyone on here who actually wants a reading, a 3-card free reading right now while I'm on here, please let me know. I need you to type your name in the comments below if you want a reading, a 3-card reading right now. It's only 3 and it's free. If you want a personal one-on-one reading, you're going to have to DM me and let me know, and we'll set up a schedule for that. The free 3-card, the personal one-on-one readings are for 45 minutes for $35. Again, I do not go into your inboxes to ask you if you want a reading. I feel like when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. So I will not be inboxing anyone. I don't do that. I think that's a invasion of privacy. I feel like if you're ready and you're wanting to do something like that, then you'll stop in and say, I would love a reading. I don't feel like invading anyone's privacy or pushing myself off on anyone. So if there's anyone that wants a free reading right now, 3-card free reading, let me know. Type your name below and I'll give it a couple minutes and we shall see again. Thank you again, Leah. Hi, Leah. How are you doing? Please give me some hearts, everyone. I need this page to grow, y'all. Come on, help me out. Okay, I'm not supposed to know your questions. I'm not even going to look at what you just said. I do not want to know what your question is. I do not want to know what your question is. That's the one thing I tell everyone. Whatever your question is, it's only for you to know, not me. So I'm not going to read that. Okay. But what I do want you to do is think of your questions, keep them to yourself. And then I'm just going to pull the deck. Once you have your questions in your mind, if you know what they are, I need you to take 3 deep breaths. 3 deep breaths in through your nose, blow it out of your mouth. And when you're ready, we're going to pull from the deck, okay? Let me know when you're ready, Leah. Just type ready. That I do it that way so everyone knows that I'm not trying to, make it, I'm not Cleo. I'm not trying to, be all weird with it and everything. It's between you and God, you and the source of what your answers are supposed to be. I'm just a conduit pulling the card. Okay. So you ready? All right. So let me know which deck you want to pull from. Do you want to pull from the archangels? Do you want to pull from the shamans? Do you want to pull from the energy deck, the moon deck, or the mythical goddesses? Let me know, sweetheart. And I don't see one on my other one. Again, the cards are shaman, energy, angels. Okay. Archangels. All right. We're pulling from the archangel deck. All right. Just want to make sure. All right. Good deal. Good deal. Here we go. We're going to pull from the archangels. 3-card free readings. If you want a reading, let me know. I'll let you know when to type in your name. Right now, I'm going to do Leah. And I'm going to shuffle the cards for you, Leah. And we're going to see what the archangels say. I like the archangels. Actually, this was the second deck I bought. I'm like, archangels. They got deck for archangels. Oh, my goodness. So this is one of my favorite decks. All right, let's see what they say. Okay. Let's see what the first card is pulling. Oh, there it is. All right. 10 of Gabriel. Ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load. Working too many hours and trying too hard to please others. Bam. I don't know what that means because I didn't look at your question. I did not look at your question, but this is the card that was pulled. I don't know if you're understanding it, but hold it. If it put a pin in it and hold it. Okay. So, do you want me to pull again from the Archangel deck? Because you got 2 more cards left. You want me to pull from the Archangel still, or do you want me to go to a different deck? Okay, you understand. Good deal. Let me see. You want the Archangel still? The energy, okay. All right, let's see with energies. And I'll tell you, once I pull these, how they pull together and what I'm getting from the cards. Energy deck. And we'll see what happens. All right, energy, let's go. Strategy. I see a journal. You see it back there? There are some things you need to write down. There are some things that you need to get together. You need to organize. Strategy. That journal saying you need to sit down and have some personal time one-on-one with yourself and with Source, God, to figure out what the game plan is and where you're supposed to go and what you're supposed to do. So now it's time to do this. I'm putting a pin in that too because I'm still waiting on the third card. So I'll be able to understand where this is going. And I don't know if it had anything to do with your question because, again, I don't know what it was. I stopped. But hopefully you know because now I'm intrigued. So let me know what the third card you want me to do, sweetheart. Let me see. We did shaman. We did energy. We did archangels. We did energy. We got the moon. We got shamans. And we have mythical goddesses. Okay, you want me to pick the last deck? I'm going to be honest with you. I love the shamans. I don't know why. For some reason, the shamans really call it. So, you okay with the shamans? Let me know. Thank you for the hearts. Everyone, please share. If you're on the page still, please share this with your friends. Okay. All right, we're going with the shamans. I like the shamans. They kind of come real. You be like, really? That's how you feel? So, I'm loving this. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate it. I so appreciate it. I'm going to shuffle, and then we're going to give you your last free card, girlie. And we're going to see if Spirit gives me anything. It might be giving you a little bit more than it's giving me right now because I'm like, I'll tell you what I'm getting once I get it. And because what my spirit is telling me, the path that you're thinking, there's another path that you should be on, that you should be focused on. Last card just fell out. Beloved, radical acceptance. Radical acceptance. This says a lot. Fire. Radical acceptance. I'm tripping off of this one. But for some reason, I feel like my spirit is telling me to read this one out. Radical acceptance. That pretty much says a lot right there. But because I want to make sure I'm reading right, so I'm going to read to you. The object of affection, radical acceptance, and loving what is. When the beloved appears, it requires 100% of your heart, body, and soul. Don't try to squeeze the beloved into your schedule. Drop the busyness. That kind of lines up with the first card. And receive the one you have been waiting for. Know that this card comes as a mirror to you to show you the divine within and invite your radical acceptance of everything you consider beautiful or ugly in your being. This is a self-reflection mode. The beloved may not be a person at all. It might be a business venture, a project, or an adventure calling for your full attention. Love it, let it light you up, and give it your all. Basically, the path that you think you're supposed to be on, you're not supposed to be on. It's time for you to focus on something else and give it life. Surrender to this truth and know that you are gaining a passport to bliss. Whatever you're holding on to, you need to let go of. And let it go, because it's going to circle back around. And even when it feels that you're being consumed by the fire of the beloved, which talks about the fire, do not hold back or be afraid, for you will emerge transformed. See, now it's making sense. Surrender is the key. Whatever is, let it be. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. You need to find peace within yourself with whatever is going on. Allow yourself to be loved. Something you're blocking as well. Usher the harsh critic out the door. Did you hear that? Usher the harsh critic out the door and shut your eyes and ears to the judgment of others who have not been ignited by the divine, which means by the divine blaze consuming you. For they will only attempt to douse your fire and leave you choking in the smoke. You have a call on your life. You are going somewhere. You have a divine calling, and you need to be focused on that. And there's something or someone or whatever that may not be in your corner. Let's just put it like that. But it's okay. Block those things. Okay? Be careful you are not seduced by false promises or falling prey to your extraordinary ability. Get it? Extraordinary ability to sabotage your dreams and desires. Whatever your dreams and desires are, you need to pay attention to. And they come first because you come first for you. So this, again, is self-reflection. What's important to you for you right now, not to you for everyone else, because it's up to you to make you happy. Everyone else falls in line after that. Where do I go? Be careful you are not seduced by false promises or falling prey to your extraordinary ability to sabotage your dreams and desires. Sync with and sink into your heart and trust your sense of what is true, that intuition. You will know what to do. The true beloved is never false. Every gift offered is valuable. Recognize the many faces of the beloved and welcome them into your heart. You will be so glad you did. That's a lot. So the things that you're concerned about, you shouldn't be concerned about. Go within and be guided by spirit. Let spirit guide you into what it is you need to know and do for yourself. And the beloved is basically the spirit within. Okay? And you have to accept that. Sometimes we question the spirit within because we thinking that's just me guessing. Don't second guess that. That's your intuition. I'm glad. It's hard for me to hear that voice right now. This is where you do meditation. This is where that journaling comes in, writing out what you feel, writing out what's going on, and asking again Your angels, asking your angels to be helpful to lighten your load. There are some things you don't need to be holding on to. There are some people you don't need to be around. Working too many hours. Ask Source to guide you where you need to be as far as where you're supposed to be in this time in your life. So there are some times you're going to have to pull away from people. Sorry. Go and find some space to hear. Even if it means going to the park by yourself and walking, finding a quiet space, sitting up next to a tree, sitting by water. It's getting cool right now, but it's just that kind of weather right now where you can really, really enjoy it. Okay. This is so for you. It's time for all this says self-reflection. This all says self-reflection, sweetheart, and that's completely for you. This is what I was thinking about this morning. Well, I'm so glad that you were able to get blessed by this. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So now, the fact that you were thinking about it, that just gave you confirmation right there. And that's what I do when I read my cards. This is confirmation. I'm not supposed to tell you anything that you don't already know. It's basically confirmation. So now you know that you have the confirmation what you need to do. It's okay to be selfish for yourself sometimes. It's okay. Because if you don't love you first, nobody else is going to love you the way you want to be loved. Take care of yourself. Okay. Did that help, honey? You are so welcome. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Be sure to share and like my page. I come on here every Saturday. It's supposed to be at 10 o'clock, but of course I'm late today. I have to take my grandkids to a birthday party. So I want to see if anybody else wants a reading really quick. I just want to be close to him overall. And baby, all you got to do is go within. That's all you got to do. Remember being thankful and grateful, and that will take you into places that you have never, ever been. Wake up being grateful and thankful. Go to sleep being grateful and thankful. Any little thing. We always forget the little things just to be, Lord, thank you. I can walk. I can talk. I have food in my house. I have a roof over my head. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for wonderful people in my life. Thank you for the ability to talk. Those things we forget. We're so busy looking at the big things that we're thankful about. And we forget. We forget the big things that we forget the little things. So be thankful that, okay, I can open my eyes. I can see. I can hear. I can taste. I can touch. Be thankful for those things. So the bigger things can come. But it's all here. It's all here. Spirit has never left us. God has never left us. And it's all there. So when we say it's hard, it's because we don't give it over to God. We don't allow God to come in because we have so many other voices in our head that we shut it out. So this is why I do this, to help others. This is just something that I do. I'm a coach. I'm a counselor. A life coach and a counselor, and I love to help women. So yeah, I do personal one-on-one readings as well. I love God with all my heart, my spirit. I tell people, it says it, try the spirit by the spirit, and you know if that person is good or bad. You know it because you know if it don't sound right. Everything in you gonna start jumping and spinning. It's gonna start turning cartwheels, and I'm like, that don't sound right. You know it, and you don't have to even think. Sometimes we hear that and we feel it, and we know, be like, well, yeah, we second, yeah, no. You better listen. You better listen. He said, y'all, double. Thank you. Yeah, double tap that screen. I need you to double tap the screen, and just give me some love. I'm starting this back up again, and I came on late today with. Girl, I got here late because I got to go take my grandkids to a birthday party. I'm washing clothes. I'm all over the place right now. But I wanted to come on here and keep my promise and try to stay dedicated to making sure I'm on here so everyone can get familiar with who I am and what it is that I do. And I'm eventually going to start doing my Wednesday nights. I haven't been faithful to that yet. But Wednesday nights are going to be where I'm actually talking to the women, giving you encouraging words, telling, oh my God, okay, Whitney, you know what? I'm going to have to inbox you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for my rose. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna need to figure out how to work this whole situation because I've been on your lives and I'm like, Lord, I need to figure out how to do this so I can send her the gifts and everything. I got some questions to ask because I really want to know how to do this for real, for real. And give back to people who give back to me. So, I love you all. I love you all. Thank you so much. Anybody else want a personal one-on-one reading? It's three, not personal, but 3-card free one-on-one reading. Again, I don't want to know your questions. I don't ask you questions. What? Girl, they still messing with you. They gonna make me fight. That's this Aries. I ain't even playing. They playing too much. Anybody? That's okay. You know I still love you. I'm paying attention. I ain't been on here since early this week. I can't remember what day it is, but it's okay. Anybody else want a one-on-one reading? Not a one-on-one reading, a 3-card free reading, 3-card free pull. Let me know really quick before I jump off of here and go get my clothes out of the washing machine and go get in the shower because I gotta go take my grandbabies to the birthday party. So Leah, I appreciate you if you're still on here. Thank you so much. Hello. Is it Mendoza? How are you doing? Thank you guys for joining me. I love you all. I'm going to get more people on here. I haven't set my goal. So, yes, I am going to be contacting you pretty soon. Look out for me. I just haven't had a chance to yet. So you can walk me through this whole process on how to do this. Cause I'm going to be honest with you. I'm really squeamish about putting it on there with my normal debit card. And I'm like, is it going to be safe? Is it not going to be safe? What's going to happen? So I don't know. That's why I was like, okay, I need another card. I need some kind of way to do this where I can send people roses and all kind of stuff. But again, lastly, thank you guys again. Anybody doesn't want a reading, let me know. If you don't want to do the free 3-card reading here, you can inbox me or DM me and you can get a personal reading and we'll set up a time and do that. Personal readings are 45 minutes for $35. Again, I don't ask you questions. I don't want to know your questions. I keep it real simple and clean. That way you can hear directly from spirit. And I just pull the cards and you'll know if it lines up with what your questions are. I never want to know. I'm not going to go in your inbox. I'm not going to go in there and say, do you want a reading? I'm not going to do that because I feel like that's invasion of privacy. I feel like when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. When you're ready for something, you're going to reach out to that person. That goes with business, that goes with whatever. But I will definitely share your businesses. I don't have a problem with that. I will share your pages. Whitney can tell you, I share the pages all the time. Even if I'll share. I'll do the 4 clicks and I will share it because I feel like that person may have some jewels to give someone. If it's not for me, someone else will see it. This on my page. So with that being said, I haven't gotten any more people that want another reading. And I'm going to go spend time with my grandbabies right now. I love you all. Take care. Be blessed. Stay positive. And continue to let your light shine. Continue to let your light shine. And I think that's it. I don't see more. And if I get in, Whit, are you coming? Is Whit still on? Are you still on here, Whit? I don't know. I think there's one person on here, but if not, again, everyone, please, if you want a personal one-on-one reading, DM me and we'll set up a time and we'll make it happen. But I'll talk to you guys later. Take care and have a good Saturday. It's a good day. Today's good weather. Enjoy it. It's a blessing to be out in it. All right, bye. Okay. I ain't doing that. I ain't making that much money yet.
Hey y'all, so this is a big PSA to all my moms out there. Bye Bye Baby is officially closing all store locations and going digital only. So they started discounts off officially today, and let's see what they got.
Oh, I need to do it. See, I did that again. Okay, so you guys.
Oh, look at that. That's so cute.
I got to get used to the fact that I'm on here, and I'm double. See, when you have a live stream, it's easier when you have one live stream, and when you end it with that live stream and you're connected to the other one, everybody in. I'm still learning how to jump off here because last time I did this and I kept it going, and I forgot everybody and closed the screen down, and the whole thing was still okay. You guys, love you all. Take care and be blessed.